care to take the challenge? Great multiplier. My eyes adored you.
Do that to me one more time.
Well, here we are with the lady I lives with Standard Range Plus. Let's see what this latest and greatest. It finally just got its version 10, and I gotta tell you, for the Standard Range Plus people out there, it was an absolutely huge update. Well, as well for the people that paid the $7,000 for the full self-driving, you get some amazing things. But the improvements for the Standard Range Plus, I think, are absolutely amazing. Well, so here it says that the version 10, it introduced Cuphead. Well, I'm not a big gamer, so I don't really know too much about that. Apparently I've got to buy some controllers if I really want to play it. I've seen it played on YouTube. It looks like a lot of fun, but it's not my thing. Tesla Theater, and it says now Tesla Theater lets you watch movies and videos that when you're in the car is in park. So here I am parked, just about to get waiting for a leaf to finish charging. To launch the Tesla Theater, just tap on the new entertainment icon and the application launcher and select the theater tab. Now I know in the States they have Hulu, whatever. So here we have Netflix, YouTube, and Tesla tutorials. This is also a fantastic update, especially for the woman I live with. She has a premium Spotify account, and because she's a fitness instructor, so she does all the making playlists and such. So that's amazing. So Spotify, you have to have a Spotify premium account for this to work. She does, I don't, but I've also got Slacker and full connectivity. We don't have any, I'm going to say not any, but we don't have that premium connectivity in the Standard Range Plus. A little more on that later. Karaoke, unfortunately, the Standard Range Plus people, we don't get that. So the browser and streaming media, we now get this. I don't know about the browser, but we do get the streaming media, which is when we first got the car, was the #1 thing I missed from my 2015 85D, was the ability to use Slacker and listen to podcasts and listen to genre music, 80s, 90s, etc., etc. So the driving visualization has come, so I know that this image when driving now has a lot more movability. You can turn it sideways. I actually believe that I can see oncoming cars a lot better than we could before we got this, and yeah, it's freaking amazing. So driver visualization, so feeling hungry or feeling lucky or hungry, that's in the search, which I'll show you in a bit. So the map improvements and the mobile app. Now for her mobile app, it did a lot more than with my 85D Classic, is that she can now do things like vent windows, and I could also hit full defrost, but she can vent and close windows from anywhere. What else we got? Dash cam improvements. I think it shows you that it stores in 2 different places. What does it say here? Dash cam will now record and store video footage captured by a car's rear-facing camera. Oh, well, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. And I know that they're going to start putting security mode improvements into a certain file. But we had that before, but not this. We also didn't have the rear camera active on the dash cam. Well, cameras, not dash cam, is it? Joe mode, well, everyone knows what that is. It's what changes the volume of all the car's chimes. It lowers it. Software update improvements, Bluetooth media improvements, so it allows you to stream music from your phone with better quality. Application launcher, and so what they did here is that they moved the phone from the middle or to the right over to far left, so it's closest to your hand or your body. And of course the driver profile, saving a lot more options available. But this is the big one. This is the big thing for us being the Standard Range Plus with standard connectivity, which is just basically LTE updates and things like that. We don't get the vehicle traffic alerts. We don't do anything like that. So here, when we go to music, here at the bottom we have streaming, karaoke, Spotify, TuneIn. So I said karaoke doesn't work. Well, it appears to be working now. It didn't work a week ago, or sorry, a couple of days ago. Well, that's brilliant. I'm going to muck about with that all the time now. For some reason I thought that we didn't have that. Streaming, here's all the top hits. She has the Spotify account, so it's probably going to automatically log in for her. There's all her playlists of all her funky music stuff, crap. But this is the big thing. This is the big one that we both were looking forward to, is the TuneIn. So now we can upload our favorite podcasts and listen as we're driving along. This is absolutely brilliant. Also, what I wanted to show you is, if we go down to here, we go to the far right, entertainment. On the left, arcade. There's all the games. And here on the right, the theater. Here's your Netflix and your YouTube. I was concerned that because we didn't have the connectivity, we didn't pay extra for that, that these would only work when Wi-Fi was enabled, or Wi-Fi, if you had Wi-Fi, which to me was kind of stupid, because if you're sitting at home, why would you sit in your car to connect? But watch this. Here I am in the middle of nowhere. Come on, don't prove me wrong now. Come on. There it is. There's all the there's YouTube, and it works. I don't know how much of this I'm allowed to play without getting any kind of copyright, but look at that. And the sound is absolutely amazing. All right, so if I exit that, you see the world with eyes, and go into Netflix, the same thing. So here I am charging the car, and I can sit and watch Netflix for an hour.
I was an ugly child.
Isn't this amazing? And the sound is brilliant. It's like theater sound.
And they wouldn't see me at first, and then I'd emerge from behind my mom's legs like Nosferatu. So
there you go. This is an absolutely amazing update, especially for us frugal standard range plus. When one of my last videos is I had a little bit of anxiety or jealousy of those that had the mid-range, and I couldn't see myself spending $7,000 to $11,000 more just for, a couple of things that I wanted. It doesn't make any sense. But now that we have the ability to listen to podcasts, stream music, watch videos, watch YouTube, this is a huge one for us. It was absolutely fantastic. So let's do a little bit of driving after some charging, and I'll show you all what this little fella can do. All right. Alright, so here we have the driving profile. There's a car coming up now. If you see on here, it reads the sidelines. It knows that it's 2 lanes, one to my right. It's going to see the car coming up right there, and it passed. Also, what it allows me to do is I can pinch it and move it around. I can turn it, make it big again. Pretty fancy stuff. Very cool indeed. Now, if I had another car beside me here that you could start playing, and it would show you where all the cars are around you. But here we are on a Saturday night at 11 o'clock at night. Nothing happening. Anyway, guys, you take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.